Hello everyone. Today I have come with a video of basic geometry. The basic building blocks of geometry are a point, a line, a plane. And in the 2D shapes we have square, rectangle, circle, triangle. In 3D shapes we have cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, cone, pyramid. Next, we continue with the sides and vertices. First of all, we have a square. A square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Vertices here refer to the corners of the figure. Here there are 4 corners, so we say there are 4 vertices. Next is we have a circle. It has 0 side and 0 vertices. No side and no vertex. Third figure is a triangle. It has 3 sides and 3 vertices. Next we see we have a cube. A cube has 8 faces, 6 edges and 12 vertices. Next is a sphere. It has 1 face, 0 edge and 0 vertex. Next is a cone. It has 2 faces, 1 edges and 1 vertices. Next first of all, we will discuss the definition of all the things. First we have a point. A point, it has no length, no breadth and no thickness. We represent it as a dot, like we have shown A, B, C, P, Q, X. They are all points. Next we turn towards a line. What is a line? A straight line is one-dimensional figure. It has no thickness and it can be extended to any length in both the directions. We see here we have a line A with 2 points AB and 2 arrows. The 2 arrows shows that line extends in both directions infinitely. A line has no end point and infinite points lie on one line. Like the representation of line is AB and we represent as AB. Above it we draw a line with 2 arrows on both sides. We can say AB is a line or BA is a line. So this is the representation for a line. Above the 2 points we draw a line with 2 arrows on both sides. The arrow shows that the line extends infinitely in both directions. Next we have the type of lines. We have a horizontal line. Here is our horizontal line. Next is a vertical line and this is a slanting line. Next part is what is a line segment? A line segment is a part of a straight line. A part of a straight line is called a line segment. In the figure shown, we have AB. The 2 arrows shows a line which extends infinitely in both directions. And we say AB is a line segment. It is shown by 2 dots. A line segment is a part of a line. A line segment has two endpoints. We can measure the length of a line segment, but we cannot measure length of a line because it extends infinitely in both directions, whereas a line segment has two fixed points and its length can be measured. Next we read what is a curve. A line which is not straight is called a curve. So what is a curve? A line which is not straight. We see here we have a straight line and this is a curved line. Now curves are of two types. It can be opened, it can be closed. Here the two endpoints of the curve meet, so we say it is a closed curve. And this one is an open curve because the two endpoints do not meet. So the curves are open curve and closed curve. And curve is with a line which is not straight, it is called a curve. A curve is of two types, open curve and closed curve. Closed curve, the endpoints meet, whereas in open curve, the endpoints do not meet. Next is a ray. When only one endpoint of a line segment extends infinitely, it is called a ray. Here we have the figure. It shows one fixed point O and another part is shown by a arrow. O means we have a fixed point and arrow means it extends infinitely in one direction. So now we are clear with the difference of line segment and a ray. A ray is represented as we have drawn 2 points A and B. One point A is fixed and another point shows a arrow. It means one end is fixed and the other extends infinitely in a direction. So now we are clear with the concept of line segment and a ray. A line has no fixed point. It extends infinitely in both directions, whereas a line segment has two fixed points, and in a ray we have one fixed point and one part extends infinitely. So now the difference between line segment and ray is clear. Next we have collinear points. The points which lie on the same line are called collinear points. In the figure shown, in this line S, T, U, V, there are 4 points which are on the same line. So we call them they all are collinear points. They all lie on the same line. Next we start with a plane. What is a plane? It is a flat surface that extends infinitely in all directions. It is a flat surface that extends infinitely in all directions. And it is a two-dimensional figure. It is a two-dimensional figure. Some examples are a smooth surface of the wall, surface of a top of the table. They all are examples of plane. Next we come across what is a circle. Now we all are aware with the figure of a circle. Another terms related to the circle are what is the center of the circle, what is the circumference of the circle, radius of circle, diameter of circle. In this figure, O is called the center of the circle. Now what is this center? We have many points on the circle. Many points lie on this closed curve. And all points are at equal distance from this point O. O is the center of the circle and all the points on which lie on this circle, they are at equal distance from O. Now next term is what is the radius? A line segment that joins the center of the circle and any point on the circle. Here we have radius OA. It is a line segment which joins the center and any point on the circle. It is called a radius. The point can lie here or here, anywhere on this circle. Any point on this circle will be at equal distance from this center O. So what is radius? It is a line segment that joins the center of the circle and any point on the circle. All the radius of the circle are of equal length. Whether it is here, here, anywhere on this circle. So what is radius? It is a line segment that joins the center of the circle and any point on the circle. All the radius of the circle are equal in length and the plural of radius is called as radii. Next is a chord. What is a chord? Here AB is the chord. It is a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. What is a chord? It is a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. So now we are clear about the terms. What is the radius of the circle and what is the chord of the circle? Radius is a line segment that joins center of the circle and any point which is on the circle. And all radii of the same circle are equal in length. Next term is chord. A line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle is called a chord. Next term is what is the diameter. Here we have diameter P and Q. So it is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. So a diameter is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. Now the difference between a chord and a diameter is any line which joins 2 points on the circle is called a chord. But if this chord passes through the center of the circle, then it becomes the diameter of this circle. The difference between the chord and the diameter is every diameter is a chord, but every chord is not a diameter. So the requirement for the chord to be a diameter is it must pass through the center of the circle. Now the formula for diameter is, we say diameter equals twice into radius. This is the formula for the diameter and radius. They are related as diameter equals twice of radius. Now next term is what is an arc? Any part of a curve that forms a circle is called an arc. What is an arc? Any part of a circle is called an arc. The symbol is this symbol is used to denote an arc. Like in the figure we have O is the center of the circle. A, B, C are any 3 points. We say this is the arc of the circle. This is a part of the circle. So we say this is the arc of this circle. Next terminology is relating to circle is what is the circumference of this circle? How we calculate circumference? What do you mean by this circumference? This is the circle. It has a center O. The distance around this circle is called its circumference. This distance around this circle is called the circumference of this circle. So the terms related to circle are radius, diameter, chord, circumference. What is the radius? A line segment that joins the center and any point on the circle is called a radius. And what is a chord? A line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle is called a chord. Third we have what is diameter? A line which joins any 2 points on the circle and passes through the center of the circle. So a chord becomes a diameter when it passes through the center of the circle. And any part of this circle is called an arc. And the distance around the circle is called the circumference of the circle. Next, we will see the shapes. First of all, we have solid or 3D shapes. This is a cube. This arrow shows these are the faces of a cube. We say this is a face, this is a face. So these sides are these are the faces of the cube. And this is the edge of a cube. These are faces, this is the edge, and the corner is called the vertex of the cube. In a cube, we have 6 faces. 6 faces of a cube. One this face, second face opposite, third face opposite to this is this face. We have 4 faces and one face is the front and one face is at the back of the cube, which is opposite to this front face. So we have number of faces is 6 and number of corners we have 8. Number of edges and edges this. We have total number of edges, that is 12. Next similar figure we have a cuboid. It has 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. So number of faces, edges and vertices in cube and cuboid are similar. The only difference is how we represent this face. It is a rectangle in a cuboid and it is a square in a cube. Third figure we have a cylinder. It has 3 faces, 2 edges and 0 vertices. 3 faces, 2 edges, 0 vertices. The top face is called the arrow shows a plane face. This is called a curved face, and this is a edge. This is a edge. So we have three faces, two edges, and no vertex. We have one plane face, two plane face, and one is this curved face. So we have three faces, two edges, and no vertices. Next is a cone. It has two faces. We have this one is one flat face, this is a curved face, this is a vertex, and this is the edge. It has two faces. One face is plain, one is curved, one edge, and one vertex. Next we have a sphere. It has one curved face, it has no edge, and it has no vertex. Next, we will view the 3D shapes. How to view these shapes? What are the different angles from which we can view these shapes? If an object is looked from the top, that view is called the plane of the object. We have many times heard these terms. What is a plane, elevation, side view? So, these must be clear. If an object is looked from the top, then that view is called the plane of the object. And if the object is looked from its front, we call it the elevation of the object. And the object is looked from the side, then it is called the side view of the object. Like in these figures shown, we can see, if we see from the cube from the top, if we see from the front, and if we see from the side, all faces are squares. Same, this is in the case of a cube. And in the case of a cuboid, when we see from the top, it looks like a rectangle. When we see from the front, it appears like a plane. But when we see from the side, its view is different. So, a cuboid has same views from plane and elevation, but the side view is different from this. When we see from the side, this view is seen, and from the top we see this view, and from the front we see this one. So the top and the front view are the same, but the side view is different. Similarly, we can see this is the plan. We say from the top, from the front we have elevation, and from this side we say it is the side view. So the view for this shape is like this. We have the plane of the object. Next is, this is the elevation, and this is the side view. Hope you find the basic geometry information easy to understand. Thank you.